In the wilds of South Africa, UK vet students are learning to expect the unexpected.
Blindfold earplugs, I'll get on heart and rest, you get on temperature and do the IMs.
Every group that starts this course starts with a level of confidence that they are going to walk into this situation and be able to handle it.
Oh God, I'm blowing the vein. Whoa, hold him.
Smack, this is the reality.
Oh my God, Natalie's out.
The plan always changes, and that immediately creates a panic.
Oh, this is a disaster. 16 students from the UK's leading vet schools are at a game reserve called Amakhala. Thom and Nadia from Cambridge, Natalie from Edinburgh, and Kat from Bristol are here to get work experience with wild animals.
5 at the moment.
Get a 2 more syringes ready, please.
Led by Dr. William Folds, the intensive 2-week course is designed to test the students as vets and as individuals.
Okay, we can start monitoring, please, and treatments. Let's go, let's go.
And some of the lessons these vet students have to learn are not about animals.
There are things that a vet school can't teach you. You only develop those skills through the lessons that life teaches you. So part of what I try and incorporate into the course is the opportunity to allow life to teach them certain things.
Today we're going to visit an orphanage, which I think might get to my heart a little bit because I've learned to harden up to animals in need, but not so much humans in need.
Just 25 minutes from the 5-star Amakhala Game Reserve is the town of Paterson and the Asipo HIV and AIDS orphanage. The orphanage serves almost 300 children from the community whose lives have been affected by AIDS. It's the first time these privileged students have experienced poverty and disease on this scale.
The situation that they come from, that's all very difficult.
You can't just come out here and work with wildlife. You have to see the bigger picture and all the problems that South Africa faces if you're going to make any difference here.
We've got 281 children that are here. Everything you're going to see in this organization is being donated.
I've got mixed feelings about today. I mean, you want to see the reality of what's happening to these people, but at the same time you feel a bit like a misery tourist almost. You know, you're going there for one day, you're not coming back. Are you really there to help the children, or are you there for your own, selfish reasons?
I'm Steve Leonard, guide and mentor as the course continues to push the students mentally, physically and emotionally.
The kids sang us a farewell song or two. It was quite sad actually, yeah. It was hard seeing them. Quite sad to think about actually.
When I first met Thom, I didn't know quite how to take him because he's hiding behind this wall of rationality and this cold, hard logic and reason. And actually behind that, he has got a heart as big as a house.
But when Thom started this course, he confessed he has doubts about being a vet.
So what are your thoughts career-wise?
It's getting to that point where I'm going to have to decide, and that's quite scary because I just, maybe it'll be something outside of veterinary even. I'm just not sure at the moment.
Today's mission is the perfect challenge to see what Thom is made of. Capturing male oryx who need to be relocated to mate with other herds. This will prevent inbreeding.
Your driver will have communication with me or grant a helicopter pilot. So
Will has to tranquilize 6 male oryx from the air. Once darted, the animals will scatter across the reserve. The students have to work in small groups, each tasked with capturing 1 animal.
As your animal goes down, you will do your treatments, do your mobilizing, do the horns, load onto your vehicle, and come back to the trailer. You're going to have to remove the dart yourself, so just mind the spray. if there is any, okay? Remember the drill, notify someone, then draw up the antidote.
Right, you've got our penicillin, Jackie's got our multivit and our inflammatory.
But if they're not there, oh, that's fine, nothing.
Natalie is paired with Nadia, who is strong and focused. Natalie sometimes struggles with making veterinary decisions.
I'm working with Nadia, just the two of us, and we're basically splitting it in half between us. So we're both going to be able to give injections, we're both be able to give IVs because there's enough to go around, and monitoring as well. So it's going to be a bit hectic, but I'm very excited.
The smallest group we've worked with so far is 4 people, so halving that to 2 is going to mean that we both have a lot of things to do, and I just hope that we can do it by ourselves.
It'll be fun.
I'm going to be helping Thom. He has to lead 2 students less experienced than himself.
I'm in a group with Kat and Charlotte, which is going to be great because they're both fantastic at what they do and great fun to be around.
I'm really excited about working with them. They're both really on the ball, and I think we'll work well as a team.
This is the first time the students are responsible for removing the dart used to sedate the animal. It contains a drug that can kill a human within minutes of contact. Who's going to deal with the dart?
You are.
How are you going to get it out?
Twist and pull.
With your...
Hand? Bad.
Quite looking forward to testing myself a bit because there's only 3 of us this time. So that's exciting.
Pulse, temperature, pipes.
Good enough.
There's some long pipes you
They got straight horns though.
What do you think it's going to be?
The big thing about oryx, the thing you need to know is that they have massive horns, and that's the key. That's where the danger lies.
There's a slight chance of being impaled, so we've got to get the pipes on pretty quick. What else do we need? There's lots that could go wrong today, but hopefully we've got enough manpower down here that we'll be all right.
Right, you do know what to do. I know you do. Good luck.
With Will in the air, unable to give backup, Nadia and Natalie are relying on Will's ground team for support.
Okay, so yeah, get in. Blindfold earplugs, I'll get on heart and rest, you get on temperature and do the IMs while you're in the back end. We want a quick downtime. I'm thinking 3 minutes. I want really quick, just completely out of it.
Oryx can run up to 35 miles per hour, and it's a dangerous task for the chase vehicles to keep up over the rough terrain.
I feel like I'm on the jar jump.
Oh my god, Natalie's out!
Natalie has fallen out of the truck.
Me better. I'm actually completely fine.
Despite safety briefings from Will, the students were clearly not prepared for the extreme off-road driving.
Good start, good start.
Whilst Natalie and Nadia continue to search for their oryx, Thom's team have found theirs deep in the thicket.
I've got the drug,
The team are unsure how long the oryx has been down. It's urgent they inject some top-up sedative.
My reaction was to just dive in there and grab those horns so that Kat could get in with the top-up drug, because the sooner that top-up's in, the better for everyone.
It started to wake up, we needed to top it up the minute we got there. And poor Thom was wrestling with its horns and we just was like, right, give it more, give it more.
Okay, so very well done, Kat.
It had been down a while, the drugs were wearing off, and the fear is that that animal's going to get up, and with those horns, everyone's in trouble. Watch the horns.
3, 2,
Check his temperature.
39.1.
We need some water on in there.
Go, 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 go. They need to keep the large bull cool to avoid overheating while sedated.
He's good.
Okay, do you think he's asleep?
No. I think we should maybe give another 1 mil because I was going to jump up.
We can't overdo
Look what
it.
he's doing there. They haven't given enough sedative.
Yeah.
Can someone stick a knee in his, just in his heart? No, the other side,
No, it's not me. I sit.
Ketamine was the right choice. My plan was, if the animal got up, then I had no choice but to hold the horns, keep low, keep safe, and just hope that Kat got it in.
We're giving 1 or 2.
Guys, do not put your face near the end of these ones, yeah?
Yeah.
Got his head, there we go.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Just so I don't run in.
We need to get him in quick.
Yeah.
2, 1, lift.
Ah, thank you. The team must now race the oryx across the reserve to the transport trailer before it wakes up.
It's just right there. It's about to go over our heads.
Bring the water if you can.
Nadia and Natalie have found their oryx and are waiting for the sedative to kick in. They must keep the animal in their sights. Moving at this speed, it could run into danger.
Oh God, how far is it running?
It's running quite far.
Okay, he's down, he's down.
The ground team and other students have to step in to help handle the 250-kilogram male.
Everyone. Hold this. Hold this. Yep. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Watch his spin his leg bent, yeah?
Yep, legs under, that one under.
You got a hold of him?
Yep.
Right, temperature. Okay, temperature's 36.1, so that's fine. Right, can I get?
Okay, right, get the stretcher, get the stretcher.
On the other side.
Watch the dart, watch the wound side, guys.
Like that. 1, 2, 3, left. Oh, lift it. Front, who's up?
He's regurging, keep his head higher than his nose, please.
Nadia must give more sedative.
Do we want ketamine? He seems quite awake.
Give it a mil, Nadia.
Give it a mil, I can't even get IV.
Lean your hand.
No, keep your hand there. Okay. Oh God, I'm blowing the vein. Whoa, hold him. Whoa. Oh my God, why can't I get this? We needed to get ketamine into the animal's vein in his ear, but the problem was he was awake and he was moving his ears all over the place, so it was really difficult. All right, does anybody else want to have a go at this?
Yeah?
Yeah, I see it. Hold that there, hold that there. 2 seconds.
Go squirt that in.
And I'm not going to squirt it in anyone's eyes, but I need to be able to draw back.
Definitely.
Let me see.
Natalie has to decide which vein she can inject quickest, the ear veins or the jugular.
Okay, have you got a needle?
No, I need a needle back in the jugular right now.
But now this is a really good vein. We can get that there. Easy.
Right. Pop it.
You got it.
You want to do it?
You got it.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's huge. It's
Yeah.
Go. No, you gotta go deeper than that. You
I know.
Pull back. There you go.
Good.
Give it. You ready?
Yeah.
Perfect. That's how you do it, guys. Good job.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we're good. Let's go.
Yep.
Yeah. Cop up. We're done now.
Easy.
Blindfold, Steve.
Natalie chose the jugular and was able to inject quickly. It was a good decision.
Earplugs.
Lesson learned, always go for the jugular. It's good. We got him.
They now need to get the animal to the loading truck. But they don't realise a disturbing scenario has broken out. This situation is about to get very dangerous. At a game reserve in the Eastern Cape of South Africa, vet Will Foles has darted 6 oryx. Across Amakhala, groups of students have been dealing with the sedated animals, moving them to a transport truck so the males can be relocated for breeding.
What we generally see is that they are desperately keen to be organised and to have everything prepared and to plan for. And I can try and warn them, I can try and tell them what I think is going to happen. But as we progress through an activity, things always change.
Things have not gone to plan. Without myself or Will present to organise the loading, the animals haven't been sorted into compartments, leaving no room left in the trailer. And the oryx are awake and aggressive. This is going to be a big problem for Thom's team, who are about to arrive with their semi-conscious animal.
Right, when we get there, we've got to get him off and just remove the dart and then wake him up.
Yeah.
Right, because he's going to wake up as it is. I was just worried because the minutes kept ticking by. We'd had this animal out for longer than we wanted. We wanted to get it in and wake it up. Never wanted a journey to end so quickly.
When we got back to the container, all the animals already in there were taking pieces out of each other, so we had to sort them out.
Right, we need to move quickly. If that thing wakes up,
Steve!
Yeah.
Steve! Seriously?
Okay.
You got any more ketamine?
Jugular, yeah.
We're trying to get ketamine, but we can't get
It
it.
was starting to come round. I was like, right, I'm going to need to find a jugular pretty quick, otherwise it's going to jump up.
Can you raise it?
Okay, jugular's here. Okay?
Yep.
Okay. Is that all the ketamine you've got?
We've got to get going, guys.
The situation gets worse as Nadia and Natalie arrive with their animal in urgent need of loading.
Right, nobody touch him while I'm doing this dart.
You've got one there as well, have you? Oh, this is a disaster. But there's no room in the trailer. Using cattle prods and poles, it's left to me to separate the oryx into compartments to make space. But they're fully awake and the males are fighting.
While Steve is up there trying to sort all this out, we're still there holding the horns, trying to stay out the way of them and screaming for drugs, more drugs to bring the sedation back down.
Guys, we got ketamine. Can I have some ketamine? We really need ketamine.
With Will still in the air, the situation is spiralling out of control. The students didn't prepare for this scenario and have run out of sedative.
Charlotte and Thom, they were bless them, they were holding on to these horns so much, they couldn't help me at all. Or tried to, but couldn't. And yeah, I just needed reinforcement.
Will comes to the rescue.
Well, Will's coming in.
How's he doing?
He's very awake.
Okay, opioid coming in here. Just get Will away, please. Okay, buy you some time. Has anyone been inside?
No. My attempts to separate the animals into compartments have failed. Will is left with no option but to go into the trailer.
Okay, stand by, let me out if necessary.
Just let me undo it first, Will.
This is extremely dangerous. The horns may be covered, but over a metre long they can still inflict serious injury.
Will knows what he's doing, but I wouldn't jump in that container. No way.
Close. Okay, open back. Bring him in. Mind it. Okay, whoa. Let's go, guys.
1, 2, 3, go.
Okay, I want him right up against the side. I need another 1.5 mil of naltrexone. Quickly, go. Go, IM, that's fine. IM, let's go. Get ready with the back door. Okay, you can get up, Steve. Okay, let's go. Door. Okay, we're fine. I've got. Keep that door closed, guys.
Team 6.
Thom was fighting it and we were fighting it with his horns.
We got kicked a few times.
It was mad.
They throw their horns about a fair bit, don't they? A number of times I was just
clutching onto his horns. I was like, don't move, and it was just like another one was coming in. I was just like trying to hold so hard. It was like, and it was chewing on my leg.
So we can now say we've wrestled an oryx.
That's quite cool.
Yeah, we'll wrestle oryx.
Okay, what do you think of that?
Mad. Fun.
I feel bad for these animals
Okay, what part of it do you feel sorry for the animals?
because they've been through a lot and they were kept waiting for quite a long time. So I think
Okay, what's unnecessary about it? Because no one wanted to risk their lives getting in the trailer. You didn't have an option there, unfortunately. You could say if we had more compartments, then we could have had more options at our disposal. But you've got to work with what you've got. So at some stage, someone's got to do something a bit more risky.
But should we have moved them before we even went out to get the other one? We should probably move them into the first compartment.
Yeah, as they were waking up, they should have been pushed forward.
By the time we were trying to move them, they were so awake that they'd got all territorial. And that was, so they were basically meeting at the door and banging skulls. So it was very difficult to distract the one in the other compartment.
Did any of you worry about your anesthetics?
I think we should have had a stronger dosage in the dart.
Yeah, definitely.
Should have went for 10 mixed fentanyl and 100 of Zafferone. That was my plan.
Well done, everyone. That was great.
Today, the students had to cope with procedures that didn't go to plan. Despite the chaos, one student in particular has impressed me. Thom tackled today's challenges with professionalism and passion. I feel he's at last rediscovering his enthusiasm for a career as a vet.
Hey, Dad.
Oh, hi, Thom. What's happening at end then?
You know how I was talking about, you know, would I stick with veterinary? Would I consider doing something else? It's sort of really compounded the fact that I definitely want to do the vet thing. This guy, Will, he's our course mentor. He's got such an awesome job.
Yeah.
He just works with these animals day in, day out. It's just, it's amazing.
The major change that has occurred over the course of these couple of weeks is it's really awoken my passion for veterinary medicine.
So the heart rate's 104.
So are you thinking, you know, clinical work now?
Definitely.
Yeah?
No, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I mean, I've got a year left. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm just going to push through and, you know, get out there.
I think that you, quite seriously, are somebody to watch in the profession.
Oh,
I think you're an exceptional student. I think that you have got an inquiring mind, and I think that part of you, I want to keep in the veterinary profession because I think that you are going to be somebody that does a lot for our profession.
Thanks a lot.
No worries at all.
Veterinary medicine as a career it's amazing. The variety, the opportunities that are there. We just have to go out there and grab them.
Next time,
I need to go. I've been called to an emergency.
Will has to go it alone,
This kid is not in good shape at all.
and I'm pushed to my limits.
I was going to be left in charge of 16 students and a whole hall of baying dogs.
There were times when he wasn't in control.
Oh, I'm tripping over them now.